Yeah, so I got this call. My wife said, "Hey, the garage door won't go down all the way," and I came home and I disconnected the carriage thing, the little red handle thing, disconnected it on the way up, but it wouldn't go past this one spot on the way down, and I disconnected it from the garage door and slid it around and found it was just blocked. It turns out it was this number 12 piece that had sort of come off. It's like a keeper. There's a collar that slides over this multi-part thing on this Genie garage that I bought in 2000, garage door opener I bought in 2007. So I looked in there, and sure enough, there's this piece of metal sticking out, that number 12. So I yanked it out with the pliers, and then I took the thing down just to look at it. In order to get it down, after that, after I pulled that part out of there, it slid fine. And there's this collar that you can slide back and forth that keeps this sectional screw drive thing together. And so I figured I'd take it down to, you couldn't really operate on it up there. I didn't have an extra one of those little clips, so I decided I'd go ahead and take the unit down. To start with, I loosened these half-inch nuts on these half-inch bolts, and got that taken down. I had to take the electrical off, the control wires, and the safety wire. I only had one ladder, so although I was going to set it on the ladder originally, I thought maybe I'd just angle it down onto the floor. But when I got down close to the floor, I realized it was binding on the spring, so I had to tie it up here with wire. And once I had that, I could use the ladder over on the other end. So pulled the one nut off of this end and lowered that to the floor, and then started to take the sectional pieces apart. Once I got it down there on the floor, and when I pulled this thing apart, I guess I didn't really learn anything else. I pulled it apart and saw exactly what I saw up there. It was the number 12 retaining clip thing had somehow sprung out. It's hard to get this thing apart. I think maybe there was something, maybe an extra little piece of that in there or something, because that shouldn't have been that hard to get apart. But once I got it apart, it went apart and slid back together okay. So I get a shot of the little collar. Here I take it apart. I just slid the collar to one side. It comes right apart. Just put it back together. So that seemed to be okay. Here I dry it off a little bit. There's a lot of this grease just turns black. So there it is with the grease wiped off of it. That collar will slide to the other side, and the keeper goes on the left side of that. And here's the carriage, and it looks like it's chewed up to me. So I'm gonna have to see if I need a new one of these carriages or what. So this is the end of part one, and when I figure out what to do next, I'll make it part two.